get some amazing essential oils from Hawaii, famously known for its Hawaiian sandalwood, known also as iliahi. But today we're exploring another essential oil gifted to us from the islands of Hawaii. We're going to explore Naio. Welcome to this Crystal Connection video. I'm Adam Barralet, and I'm so excited to explore this lesser known essential oil that's actually sometimes known as bastard sandalwood or false sandalwood. It's a tree or a shrub, depending on how high it is on the island. It will grow in a different capacity. Has these beautiful white to pink flowers, and the essential oil is also, just like sandalwood, gifted from the wood. Now, it has often in the past been used as an imitation sandalwood and is sold as an incense. However, unlike sandalwood, it doesn't hold the aroma in the wood for very, very long. But when we do steam distill that wood, we get an amazing essential oil that needs to be removed out of the shadow of sandalwood. It has its own unique properties, its own unique aroma, and today we're going to dive in and realize how Naio is such a blessing to have in your life, not only for your body, but for your heart, your head, and your spirit. When it comes to lesser known essential oils, there's less information out there telling you what to do with them once you've got them in your hot little hands. However, what we can do is we can look at chemistry similarity. Now today we're going to talk about something called alpha bisabolol. Now you probably haven't heard of alpha bisabolol, but I reckon that you have heard of German chamomile, also known as blue chamomile. Now in German chamomile, there is about 30 to 35% alpha bisabolol. In Naio, there's 60 to 65%, so a lot higher. So we can now look at what we'd use German chamomile for and kind of draw some similarities and go, well, maybe Naio will it be even better. Now, if you're a doTERRA customer and you love your doTERRA essential oils, then you're gonna know German chamomile or blue chamomile in two of our blends. It's found in the ice blue or deep blue blend, which is used for muscle aches and pains and reducing inflammation. Really great for arthritis and supporting that. And it's also in our balance blend, which is our emotional grounding blend. So if German chamomile is really great for that, guess what? That's what Naio is going to be really great for as well. So this is a really great essential oil for bringing down any inflammation, flare-up or heat in the body and helping to calm it down. Whether you've got some sore muscles, whether you've got some digestive issues, menstrual cramps, or maybe you're just finding that, arthritis as you're starting to get older and you're getting a bit kind of creaky, this is going to be a really nice one to mix in with a body lotion or a fractionated coconut oil and massage that into some areas which are giving you some grief. Now, another thing we can summarize from this is we know that it's a wood oil, and wood oils are really great for the skin, and this is going to be a calming one for the skin, really calming for the deeper layers of skin. As we start to get older, we really need to nourish that. So mixing a single drop of Naio with your moisturizer at night, massaging that over the face, down the neck, down the chest, is really going to help to nourish your skin as well. Not only that, but if you do like those woody aromas, you're going to find it gives you a lovely fragrance. And I love wearing this sometimes as a natural fragrance. I don't wear colognes anymore. Why? Because colognes are full of chemical rubbish which upsets our hormones. And hormones aren't just about making babies and getting pregnant. They're a main communication system in our body, and hormone disruptors will cause lots of different health hiccups on a daily basis and ongoingly as well. So Naio can be a really nice kind of natural, woody, earthy, grounding fragrance. So whenever there's aches and pains, get it on you. Whenever you want to look after your face a little bit more, put it in your skincare and pop it on your pulse points behind your ears and so on. And it can be really beneficial in that way as well. As I mentioned previously, German chamomile with that alpha bisabolol is in doTERRA's famous grounding blend known as Balance. So that alpha bisabolol that's in that blend helps to emotionally ground and settle us, and so we can also use Naio in that way as well. This is a beautiful one for when you are feeling emotionally scattered or overwhelmed. Either diffusing it, applying it on the soles of the feet, or on the back of the neck can all help to ground you in a really beautiful way. Now, there has been some research that's found that Naio can be really great for supporting the respiratory system as well. Now, I want you to think about what happens to your breathing when you're angry, when you're sad, when you're anxious, when you're fearful, any of those type of things. we shorten our breath, don't we? And what happens when we're having a freak out? People say, just breathe. And that's exactly what Naio helps us to do. In fact, Naio is great whenever we're feeling emotionally overwhelmed, but also really great during cold and flu season to help us with clear breathing as well. On a deeper level, as we look at this tree, it is a wood oil. So wood oils give us that strength and that stability. If you find that you're getting angry or that you've got resentment building up in you, you're gonna find that this tree helps you to kind of find your strength, to not get pulled into other people's dramas or get into the emotionality of something, and to actually behave in a more graceful manner. So when anything is getting the better of you, Naio is going to be a really beautiful oil to support you in coming back to your center. Spiritually, Naio comes into its own when it comes to romantic relationships, really helping you to give strength and bring the best out of yourself and your partner when you are in a romantic interaction. Now, if you are scared of getting into a relationship because you're scared of losing either yourself, your personality, your freedom or so on, Naio it helps you to stand true and not lose your core essence no matter who you're around, whether it be romantic or even otherwise. It actually shows that when two people come together, the flames aren't dulled, but they actually can bring the best out of each other when we're in the right relationship. And if we're not, Naio can actually help you to stay true to yourself, realize when it's not the right relationship, and move on as well. Now, the other beautiful thing about this is we're going to find in any relationship, no matter how perfect our partner is, there's going to be those trials and tribulations. And if you're someone who tends to kind of throw in the towel at the first moment or start to worry or get really paranoid or become anxious about what the future of your relationship is, start working with Naio. Just like the tree takes many years to grow before it will gift us the good essential oil, it allows us to have this patience in a relationship and realize that there will be ebbs and flows as well. But where I think Naio really comes out is it really helps us to be vulnerable, to share the inner parts of ourselves, to not feel that we have to put on a brave face. You know, when we first get into a relationship, we're all smiley, we put on our best outfits, we show our best, we put our best foot forward, we don't want to do anything wrong. But you can only hold a fart in for so long, and eventually you've got to show who your true self is. And that's where we really get to fall in love, where we feel that comfort, where we can get rid of all those graces, and Naio really helps you with that. It is a really great one for helping us to support our partner. And just by sometimes saying something, and a phrase that I heard that really resonates with Naio is, I'm sorry to hear you going through that. I don't know how to help you, but I'm here for you. And sometimes, especially for men who always feel that they have to fix, is being able to be supportive and allow someone to be vulnerable can be really, really powerful. So when you are ready to get into a relationship and hold your strength, and not only bring out the best in yourself, but bring out the best in your partner, Naio is a really great one to anchor into when things start to get a little bit shaky. It is through a strong romantic relationship that we grow as an individual in many, many ways, including spiritually. And if you're interested in learning more about how that happens, look at the myth of Psyche and Eros. Naio resonates really beautifully with that. When it comes to the chakras, Naio is a beautiful one for giving strength to the heart chakra. Of course, the heart chakra is about your ability to give love to the world, but also your ability to receive love from the world. This is going to be a great oil to lean into if you find that you do get into relationships where you're giving a lot and there's not a love of receiving, and you feel that you have to earn love all the time. This will allow you to stay true to yourself and true to the relationship, and to make sure that you are going and pursuing relationships and spending time with people, not just romantically, but in all aspects of your life, that actually value you and give you something back as well. So if you do feel that you need a bit of strength in standing up for yourself, and that you have needs and they need to be fulfilled as well, Naio can be a really great one for working with the heart chakra. There aren't a lot of wood oils beyond just sandalwood and cedarwood that we all know. So I really encourage you to grab some of this and get to know it and really love this unique woody aroma. But you can make some beautiful blends as well. Blending it with the other woods, such as sandalwood, especially Hawaiian sandalwood, iliahi, or cedarwood, can really help to make a really grounding blend for you. Or mix it with the king of the oils, frankincense, for another kind of grounding. But this can also help to ground you physically and emotionally as well. We know that Naio and frankincense really great for all those aches and pains, and a beautiful skincare duo as well. If you do feel that you want to kind of ground in yourself but also keep your upliftment, combine it with a citrus oil. I'd recommend something like maybe clementine, wild orange, or bergamot would be really beautiful. If you feel that the heart chakra and romantic relationships is something you need to lean into more, combine it with pink pepper, which really helps us to express what we're feeling on our heart, geranium, which helps to bring equilibrium in relationships, or ylang-ylang that sometimes just allows us to relax and enjoy the relationship as it is, rather than trying to change it. Of course, rose is a great one for the heart chakra as well, and can be combined with Naio. Now, have you made a blend with Naio? I'd love to know what you've done. If you have, pop a comment down below and we can all give it a try and learn from each other. As you know, when we've got beautiful gifts of nature gifted from the plant kingdom, we can bring in other gifts from the other realms to help amplify the magic of this essential oil. The crystal that I love to work with when working with Naio is called pink chalcedony. Looking very similar to rose quartz, it has this really graceful and peaceful energy about it. It is very nurturing and really supportive. And so just like we want that nurturing and supportive relationship, when we work with pink chalcedony, it brings that aura into our environment and is so lovely paired with Naio. Try making a crystal cauldron where you get a tumbled piece of pink chalcedony, pop that in the diffuser with a few drops of Naio and diffuse that around your space. That'll really help to support you in finding those stable and supportive relationships. Now, the animal guide that comes to me when I work with Naio is the sheep. Now, we can learn lessons from watching and observing all animals, not just the spectacular ones like the lions and the eagles, but sheep has so much to teach us as well. Sheep teach us the blessings of being gentle, of being vulnerable, and when we are vulnerable, we can actually all feel closer as a community, rather than trying to be standoffish and hold ourselves and withdraw from other people as well. Astrologically, Naio definitely works with Venus being the planet of relationships and love, and the zodiac sign of Libra. Not only those born under Libra, but when the moon is in Libra, when you have planets in Libra, when maybe there's a Mercury retrograde or something else happening in Libra, this is a really great time to bring out Naio as well. Naio is a bit of a rarer essential oil, but I'd love to know, have you worked with it? And what have you noticed from it? It's a really beautiful one to have in your collection, and I've got it on my wrist and I can't stop smelling my wrist today. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me for a few moments to discover a bit more about Naio. I'm Barralet. Blessed be.